All right, so finally the high school band. This group has been working really hard this year. We've pushed them pretty hard, and then also have thrown at them next December traveling to Hawaii to participate in the Pearl Harbor Memorial Parade for the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II. We've got about 55 students going, and you will be hearing a lot more about that, those of you that already are not. We will be raising some significant amount of money to help get those kids out there. That will be a once-in-a-lifetime trip, and especially with the significance of this particular event being the only official parade there in Pearl Harbor, it will be a lot of fun and very something we're going to remember for a long time. Additionally, we're going to begin recording a lot of music for archival purposes and then also for application purposes. As we continue to get better and better, bands submit applications to go participate in honor bands and or the state conference that we go to in January. And that's sort of, if you get selected to play at that level, it's essentially winning a state championship. It's on that level. It's that big of a deal. And I know our group can do it. It'll take a few years to build that resume up, but what we're doing here, what we'll do in Hawaii next year, and what we will continue to do moving forward will make that a pretty easy selection process. So if you will, just a quick reminder, if you have any kind of electronic stuff, please make sure you silence those so we can use the recordings for stuff as evidence of how well our group performs. And we'll be doing that again at the spring concert, and we'll actually be doing it a lot more in classes, and they may not actually realize that's what I'm doing. But sometimes I can get sneaky with that, and they may not pay attention to some random new thing hanging on the wall. But, all right, so starting off, we got a few tunes for you tonight. We'll wrap this up. I really appreciate all of you being here, especially all of you younger parents, younger grandparents. You all are as important as anybody else in the program. You guys are the future of our program. So thank you for hanging out. Thank you for encouraging your students. This is where they're going, especially if you're younger parents. This is where it's going. This is not the end road, but kind of the middle. And my goal is if kids want to do great and move on and play in college, that we prepare them for that. And we've made some great strides in that, and purchasing some new equipment this year, and adding staff, and then also being able to we're going to be bringing some folks in the spring to work with the band too. So also, that being said, our booster organization is very important. All of you are a part of that organization. We meet on the third Tuesdays of the month at 7 o'clock in the band room. We may not meet next week. Well, if you're in the band after that. Sometimes we do that here, but that group is very, very important. They provide everything that the band uses, from trailers to the uniforms to the large school-owned instruments. Most recently, the boosters were able to purchase a set of timpani, which is kind of hard to see back there, but and that's a pretty significant investment, and they were able to do that pretty handedly, and that's only because the booster organization is solid. And without a solid booster organization, bands like this don't function. It costs a lot for us to do what we do, and we like doing what we do, and our kids enjoy it. And so please be a part of that. Third Tuesday of the month at 7 o'clock. We'll have a lot of information also regarding the Hawaii trip. So parents, I'm still working through adding you to teams if you are not in that yet. Sorry, it's a little slower process if you're not inside the St. Clair email system. But I promise I'm working on that. I think that's about everything that I can remember. Is that about? I think so. Okay, cool. Got a thumbs up. All right, so I'm going to stop live now. So there is our high school concert band. Thank